Hi everyone, I'm Jordan, and this is Box Angle Band's Weekday Leadership Series, where we take small, bite-sized leadership lessons, break it down, think about it, work on it, and hopefully become better people and leaders in the process. Yesterday's assignment was for us to write down what we saw as potential for us in 2 years. I did the assignment as well. Here's what I wrote down. 2 years from now, Box Angle Bands will be one of the 4 most recognizable and sought-after companies involved with the marching arts. Now that's what I see as potential for where I want this company to go in the next couple of years. And we're doing tons of stuff to get there. But potential can also be called vision, or sometimes even dream casting. And it's important for us as leaders to have that vision, to be able to see potential, because we can't lead if we don't know where we're trying to get to. But on to today's lesson. Today's quote is, "Leadership is an action, not a position," by Donald McGannon. This is one of the most important lessons you can learn. I have a simple question for you. Are you a position or are you a person? Do you lead positions or do you lead people? I like the fact that he calls leadership action and not position. We'll talk about personal power versus positional power, personal versus positional authority, and where we should lead from. But he is getting at the heart of something. Leadership is action. It's active. And something you can't do with a position is you can't develop a position. You can't help a position. It doesn't make sense. A position is an idea or is a concept. Inside that position is always going to be a person. A visual caption head, for instance. Yes, there's a title, and you know what? Lots of bands, lots of drum corps, they all have caption heads. But you can't make just a general blanket statement and develop the caption head for everything everywhere. There's going to be a person. There's going to be a person attached to your caption head. So, if you're going to develop someone, you're going to have to develop that person. We'll call him Tommy Hightoes. Tommy Hightoes is going to have strengths, going to have weaknesses, things they like, things that they don't like, okay? You can develop, you can help, you can support, you can grow Tommy Hightoes. You can't develop, grow, or support an idea or concept. And if you're going to lead, you're going to take action, and you're going to have to take action around people. And one of the other reasons why I really like this quote is something I'm fond of saying to my students is that leadership is not a position, it's a person. And you don't have to have that position of authority to be a leader. You don't. Are you helping others? Are you setting a good example? Are you being a good influence? We'll talk about leadership as a form of influence. We'll get to that on Monday. But you don't have to have that position of power to be a leader. You could be a freshman clarinet player, a freshman trombone player that's brand spanking new. But you know what? If you show up on time, if you're always prepared, you have a good attitude, hustling back, you're going to be learning brand new things, some of you. Maybe you're still getting better at your instrument. Hopefully you should always be getting better at your instrument. But you know what? As long as you're setting a good example consistently all the time, hopefully you're having a good influence on the rest of your section, maybe in the rest of your band. You know what? Sounds like a leader to me. And that leadership didn't derive from a position of power or a position at all. They're a freshman. They're brand new to this. But it came from action. It came from what that person was doing. Leadership is an action, not a position. So, on to today's assignment. Whether or not you have a formal position of leadership, whether you're a section leader or a drum major or a director even, what I want you to do is try and write down 3 things that you can do as a leader. 3 actions that you specifically, not just any section leader, but you as Tammy or Tommy Hightoe can do in your daily life to be a better leader. So we're going to write down 3 things specific to you that doesn't involve your title or position, if you have one, to be a better leader. Hopefully I've given you something to think about and something to work on today. You can always check us out, facebook.com/boxanglebands. On Instagram, we're @boxangle. The leadership quotes that I do always get a little picture and they get shot up on there. Plus, when I'm out and about teaching, I like to post shots in there. You can see some of my previous work and some of the travels I've taken. We're also figuring out ways to get both this series and the Medical Monday series on Instagram. It takes a little bit of work, but hopefully that'll start to be a regular thing. You can also find us, of course, on YouTube. If you go to boxangle.com/YouTube, it'll take you to the channel page where you'll see these two series currently going. Thanks for stopping by. See you tomorrow.